p.m. actually on April 5th day. We're at a local seed farm picking up some durum. This durum variety I do believe is Stronghold. And we're going to try seed some durum at the North Farm. That might be the dumbest thing that I've ever done, but we'll find out. There's only one way to know. I like trying new things, and that's the problem, unfortunately. I kind of get bored of the whole like wheat, canola, barley, oats. I like to flirt with red lentils, and I'm going to try some durum. I like to kind of live life on the edge a little bit. So, in saying that, I guess I probably need to expect to get burnt one of these times. But I have grown successfully red lentils up north a couple times. I don't know if we'll put any in this year. I think I kind of only want to trial with so much product, you know, there's so many acres, you know what I mean? So maybe we'll just do the durum thing this year. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, we're going to pick this up. We're not too far away from the South Farm. And we are heading to the North one. And we'll put this in a bin. And we'll get ready to treat it. So this stuff is not treated, just so you know. You can clearly tell. But it is clean. See, there's no chaff in it. No white caps, no white, no nothing. Nice and clean durum, ready to rock and roll. All I gotta do is treat it out of the bin. So we're picking up a pretty light load. We're only looking at getting like 1,000 bushels or something. And legally I can haul, even with secondary weights, like 1,200, 1,300. So we're gonna be definitely underweight, which is fine. That's how I like to do it. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get this stuff so early, so I can get it out of the way before spring road bans come on and they limit you to like 800 bushels per load. Basically, when they put the road bans on you, well, it's not even worth your time to go get any product. That's what I'm trying to say. Words are hard, you guys. He's down at the bin down there, so he's actually timing it. So he's got it on his phone, and then they kind of have it calibrated. They actually know how wide to open up the hopper, I believe. And they're timing it, and then we go and we'll weigh on the scale. That gets you ballpark. I think we're just about done. Mostly because he is leaning over and he's ready to shut that chute. 3, 2, oh, I was so close. So close. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Alright. Alright, we're just going to pull onto the scale. The scale's not quite long enough to weigh a Super Bee, so we'll weigh the truck and then the lead trailer, and then we'll roll off and then weigh the back trailer after. Little surprise for you guys in the left-hand corner. See if you guys notice it. I won't point it out. Right about there?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Now we're just waiting for Devin there. He's loading us up. He's getting our scale ticket. Yes, I know it's a Borgo tank, nothing fancy yet, but just wait, just wait. We're just gonna wait. He'll tell us to go ahead here to weigh our back trailer. We're good?
Yeah.
All right. So we gotta roll right off the scale. Gotta get the lead off anyway. A little bit more right there. Okay. Beauty. Whoa. What is that? That is a Fendt 1167 if I've ever seen one. And no, that is not my Fendt 1167. They obviously bought 1167 as well. It's a sweet Marie rig, except they put a Borgo on a Seedmaster. I'm not sure about that, but maybe that's the thing to be doing these days. All right, round two. We're about 100 bushel short, so we just gotta chop up just a wee little bit. Conveyor's on. And then once we think that we got it close, then we'll go reweigh. And as long as it's within, well, I would say 100 bushel, but as long as it's within 20 bushel, then we're good enough. Looks like Devin's getting geared up to shut the gate. He's watching his stop clock. And 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Okay, 3, 2, 2. Dang it, I give up. And 1. We're back at the scale. Okay, so we're gonna reweigh the truck and the lead trailer because it would have shifted a little bit of weight around. Wait for him to give us the okay go. Okay go? Okay go. You gotta get this lead trailer off the scale. You can just weigh the back. Good enough. Oh! Wouldn't you know it? It's still there. Alright, we're gonna... Nothing. There it goes. Did I ever tell you guys I don't like electric tarps for this reason? Because I have the other truck and it's not wired in. Devin's good enough to hold the battery cables to our battery. Oh, one more trailer to go. And then we're gonna be off. We're gonna stroke up a check here and we're out of here. Beauty. Perfect. Thank you, good sir. Thank you very much.
No problem.
All right, you guys, we have, we're all paid up here. We are out of here. We got a long drive yet. Like a 6-hour drive, so I don't know what time it is, but it's after supper. Oh, it's a nice rig. All right, you guys, see you in the flipper. And just like that, it's the next day. Good morning, everybody. We made it up here. We're just offloading this Strongfield Durham. Stronghold, sorry, Stronghold. I gotta back up a little bit more. Okay. Try not to run over my swing. Should be good right there. No, it's not. You have to go a little more up. Gosh. There we go, now that we got that sorted out. So I figured I'd answer some of your guys' questions because I'm sure you have some. Looks like this hose is getting tight. There it is. Really have enough hose here. Well, as far as I can go. Well, I can make that work. So we're putting this in like one of these little 1100 bushel bins. It should fit. Should fit. Hopefully it fits. But you guys are probably like, Mike, so is Durham really not a thing up there? And no, it's not. Some people have tried it. And from what I'm told, it hasn't gone awesome. And I'm no better than anybody else, so it might not go awesome. The reason why is it's just a little higher risk, right? Because Durham is a longer growing season. And when you're farther north, your growing season is shorter. So it just makes sense. Also, there's more rain, especially fall rains. Fall rains is a given. And Durham bleaches very easily. Very easily. So you get any rain on Durham when it's ripe, you're already knocking her back. Where hard red spring wheat will take a whole heck of a lot more rain. Take probably close to an inch of rain before it starts bringing it down. So by the time the dust all settles, if you get some weather that maybe not in your favor, you can still net more money with wheat at the end of the day. So, and that's probably going to be the case. But like I said earlier on in the video, I like to try new things. Like, that's half the fun of farming, is trying new things. You know, trying some soybeans, trying some fava beans, trying some chickpeas, trying some canola, trying some mustard, trying some wheat, trying some Durham, and the list goes on. And obviously, your growing areas is going to dictate what you can and what you cannot grow. At the end of the day, I'm not going to try to put corn up here and think I'm going to be out of combine. That would really be the dumbest thing I could ever do. But in saying that, it's still fun to kind of, you know, try these different things. You're not trying it on very much, so that way you can risk losing it at the end of the day. But, so we're going to give it a whirlybird. Worst case scenario, it gets too late in the season. Maybe the winter drags on too long. It could happen. Maybe it starts raining in the spring like it did last year up here. And if that be the case, that's fine. It can just sit in that bin till next year, and then I can try it next year. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm only going to try maybe a couple hundred acres, and that's about it. So I wanted to get this up here right now, so that way the ground is still froze solid. It's minus 23 this morning, but it feels like minus 30-degree wind chill for April 6th today. That's crazy to be a week into April and still be that cold. That's abnormal. Anyways, that's the goal. That's the plan. We like trying new things, and if it doesn't work this year, we'll just hold it till next year. I'm not too worried about Mike. What about insurance? Can you be insured? Yeah, you can be insured for it. It's not like I would never get insurance for like corn or something like that, or even chickpeas, because chickpeas are also a long growing season. You would never get insurance. But durum, you're on the line. You can get insurance. They'll insure you. It's just a higher risk crop, and since it's a higher risk crop, your premium is very expensive for very little coverage. So I guess it's up to you whether you're not how much you want to try and insure it. So for me, it's just I like trying new things. That's the reason why. All right, guys, I got to get 3 more loads. 3 more, as I've already been hauling wheat. I got to get 3 loads of wheat in today because tomorrow's Good Friday. Everything's closed. It's already like 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. And it's very unlikely I'm going to get all 3 in. So I got to go. I'll catch you guys on the flipper. Adios, amigos. Let's do a little bit of videoing. One nice thing is you just got to hold the PTO button. Wait till it goes red. There it is. Dusty. Woo. I completely forgot to get that fixed. Gosh, that's such a classic Mike thing to do. I told myself, Mike, when you leave the North Farm, pop that shaft off and bring it with you and we'll get it fixed up and fifth turn. What did I do? I left the North Farm, completely forgot about it until I hooked up my tractor. I'm like, gosh! So, we only have to put this little bit of durum in. And that's actually a good thing, so I can flush this auger out, so that way it doesn't sit full of fertilizer. We'll flush it out, and then we'll pop the shaft off. And by golly George, we're gonna get that fixed. But it's not. I do have a heat gun, by the way, guys. I actually have a heat gun now. Like I don't know where I put it, but I have one somewhere. But we're just dumping very slowly, so that way we don't warm up this heat joint, like what we did in the fertilizer video. And just like that, that's it. I guess it all fits. We'll let the auger clean out a little bit. See that electric tape around the spout? That means it's cleaned out and it's come up. When it's fully loaded, you won't see it. Perfecto! All right. I will, how am I gonna do this? Maybe I can get this done now. Close the chute up. Keeps it from opening up while I'm going down the road. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the flip side. Adios, amigos.